Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back once again for the very first time to the Farts and Crap Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host Anjo here with part 120 of Final Fantasy IX, the PS1 version, here on Retro Classics. Hope you guys are all doing well today. And on today's episode, as I mentioned last time, we have not a lot of side quests left to do because, for the most part, side quests are pretty much done. Like, the longer ones are done. And there's still some pretty big, kind of the main big one left. And that is the final, well, not the final, but the main optional super boss, which is Ozma. And as it turns out, it's almost required that you do the Friendly Monsters side quest, which I found out about fairly recently, because it has been quite a long time since I played this game all the way through, and even longer since I've successfully fought Ozma. That has been a very long time since I've done that. And yeah, we have some min-maxing that we are doing. And this is going to have to be a somewhat short episode, but essentially this is what the min-maxing looks like. So for Zidane, we have Ultimate Weapon, Green Beret, Power Wrist, Power Vest, and Power Belt. And basically, the Ultimate Weapon isn't doing anything for the min-maxing, it's just being the best weapon for him in the game. The Green Beret is for Strength and Speed +1, and these are the level up bonuses, essentially. So, most stats do not increase randomly on level up. It's determined by the level up bonuses. Some of them do slightly, and that's like HP and magic stones, basically. But yeah, Power Wrist, I believe, is a +2. Yeah, Power Wrist, Power Vest are both Strength +2. And Power Belt is +3. So that's it's gonna be pretty effective for increasing his overall strength, and as it is right now, he's at 56, which is not shabby for level 58. Freya is a little bit behind at 52, but we'll get to her in a minute. For Eco and Vivi, they're both, I'm prioritizing just magic stat for both of them. And Vivi's a little bit ahead. He is the magic powerhouse of the game, so he's at 62. Eco is at 58, but she kind of has the better level up bonuses right now, because she's got Magic Racket, Holy Mitre, Magic Armlet, White Robe, and Ribbon, which is a very good setup for her, because Magic Racket is a Magic +2, and it's pretty rare to have. Actually, I think only her and Garnet have an optimal stat +2 like that for the weapon. because nobody has a strength +2. And that's kind of your main stat for offensive power, is either magic or strength. And yeah, Holy Mitre is strength +1 and spirit +2, I think? Or no, magic +1 and spirit +2. Magic Armlet is also a magic +2. As is White Robe. And Ribbon would be a magic +3, I think. Yeah, strength +1, magic +3, and spirit +1. So that is pretty optimal for Eco as far as boosting that magic stat goes. And for VV, he's got Octagon Rod, which isn't really doing anything for him except raising the power of his water move. Holy Mitre, which is the same. Magic Armlet, which is the same. Black Robe, which is the same. That is to say magic +2. So magic +1, +2, +2, and +3. So +8 on magic. Right? 1, 4, and a 3. So yeah, +8, yeah. Whereas Eco is getting a +10 because Magic Racket also attributes to that. And Freya, Dragon's Hair doesn't really do anything. Like, none of her spears do anything for min-maxing, unfortunately. And she doesn't have the best min-maxing. Honestly, it's kinda not great. But what she's got is, oh, that's not what I need. There we go. So Kaiser Helm, Venetia Shield, Minerva's Plate, and Beret. Kaiser Helm is, I think, Strength and Magic +1, and her magic stat is effectively useless, as in none of her moves are directly affected by her magic stat, but your magic stat also determines your MP gain on level up, so it is helpful for that, because she does have a lot of MP consuming moves, but she also has White Draw, so it doesn't matter as much. But yeah, Kaiser Helm is Strength and Magic +1. Venetia Shield is the same, Strength and Magic +1. Minerva's Plate is Strength +1 and Magic +2. So kinda just Strength and Magic for all her shit. And then the Beret is her best option for Strength and... what else is it? Beret. Strength +3 and Magic +1 and Spirit +1. So there's not very many Strength +3 accessories. Yeah, it's basically just Anklet. Or no, not Anklet. It's basically just Beret, Dark Matter, Power Belt, and I think that's actually all of them. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. So, in a sense, Beret is kind of the best one because it's the only Strength +3 that also increases Spirit. So, I mean, that is kind of the best. And, like, only the female characters can use it, so, you know. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. And as I said in the last episode, we're going to get everybody to 60. We're just going to grind out some Grand Dragons because we actually need to take out dragons for Freya's Dragon's Crest because they say it deals physical damage. Kinda, it's flat damage based on how many dragons you've taken out. So it can deal max damage if you've taken out, I think, 100 dragons. And I'm pretty sure that's not just Freya. It's like how many dragons the party's taken out since the beginning of the game. Pretty sure. And like Iron Knights count for that, so that is the weakest enemy you can grind to get that up there, but the Grand Dragons also have good AP yield and also experience, obviously. I'm pretty sure everybody has level up on right now. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And... Yep. Okay. So yeah, we're basically good, and we don't have to learn any abilities right now, so we don't have to worry about swapping the min-maxing stuff in right before people level up. So we really just need like 2 levels, honestly, and then we're gonna head... And we don't have to get to 60, that's just what I said in the last episode. And then, yeah, we're gonna head to the Aoife tree, do a little bit of story stuff so we can get Vivi his next staff, because we are gonna need Doomsday for Ozma. And that's pretty much the plan. I don't really remember how to fight Ozma, so I'm gonna have to look up some recommended guide kind of things. Or we could just do trial and error, but I don't want to do that because that might take forever. Holy shit. And speaking of flat damage, I am still going to be stealing with Zidane at least like once per battle, because Thievery also is like Dragon's Crest, where it deals flat damage based on how many steals Zidane has done. Alright. I wasn't quite sure if that would do it or not, but seems like it did. So let's see where we're at. Zidane is still 58. Wait, wasn't he at 58 before? Is it 53? Vivi's at 63. Eco's at 60 magic. Okay, so her magic went up by a bit. But yeah, not bad, not bad. Probably, I mean, as we go, we're like, this setup is not bad. And honestly, we could switch Freya to the Dragon Mail, but like, it's a little bit better. And like, the Dragon Mail is like also kinda decent for min-maxing. I think the only difference is like the magic gain is slightly worse. Because it's, yeah, strength and magic +1 instead of the Minerva plate, which is magic +2. But like I said before, the magic stat is not really necessary. Like, it would be nice to have the extra MP, but the difference between 34 and 42 is kind of significant. As far as everybody else goes, like, yeah, other people have better armor as well. But like, the other armors, like, are not nearly as good as Power Vest for Zidane, and thankfully with Eco and Vivi, like, White Robe and Black Robe are like some of the best armor for them. Like, Robe of Lords is a tiny bit better, but not as good for magic gain, honestly. So, same with Light Robe. But yeah, they'll be totally fine. And I'm not sure what we're gonna be looking out for. So, gonna have to change this around a little bit. Because essentially we want to be able to be immune to kind of everything. So, Clear-Headed, Locomotion, Jelly, Insomniac, at least like the worst status elements. And at Bright Eyes is not really a big deal. So yeah, we could still put Level Up on there. Guardian Mog we don't really need, so Clear-Headed. Jelly, Locomotion. Guess we can take Guardian Mog. And that's with Level Up on, so... guess we could put on Reflect Null because I don't think Eco has Dispel. No, she does. I mean, I guess auto haste, sure. Like, if we had 11 instead of 10, then yeah, half MP, but... And Freya... Oh, we want alert? Oh, it's already on. Okay. I mean, distract would also be good. Yeah, I guess we could take off auto body and distract that way. But yeah, I mean, everybody is at 60 now, so... guess we'll just head over there. Yeah, we'll just save it there. Yeah, we could do that. This is so also looking dour, though. No, we can bring back a classic. How about this? I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Lindblom is back to the regular music. Alright, dope. Cool. Sorry guys, I am quite tired today, and I got some other stuff I gotta do before I can get some rest. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. So on the next episode, we're gonna be heading over to the Aoife tree, and yeah, doing some story stuff for a while. Like I said, until we can get Vivi's new weapon. And then yeah, once we have that, we can tempt Ozma, although I'm probably gonna min-max the party a bit more before we do that. But we might have, like, where we're going might be better for grinding. I'm not really sure, but I figured may as well do Grand Dragons, because, like, pretty sure Freya's Dragon Crest is not maxed out, so yeah, might be the better way to do it. But yeah, it's gonna do it for today. So of course, before we get going, it's time for the outro. Special thanks, updates, all that jazz, and a very special thank you going out to the amazing people who helped make it possible, the current Farts and Crap Show members, which at the time of recording is Novalis Draconis, Aaron Schick, and 97 Johnny Boy. Thank you all so very much for choosing to support the show a bit more directly via channel membership. It vastly helps out. Very much appreciate it, and it is very much optional. So you guys are extra awesome for doing so. And if you want to be incredibly awesome like these amazing people and get in on all those membership benefits, check out that join button down below. If you know what I'm talking about, there's no join button for you. That's totally normal. There's a number of reasons that can happen. But there's also a link in the description that talks about becoming a channel member that will also bring up the membership details. But yeah, long story short, membership tiers start at $3 a month. That's roughly 10 cents a day. It gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote in the series that get made here on the channel via the Members' Choice polls. It's a thing we do once a month for a full week over on the membership tab, and that is how all of the series get decided. So, if you guys want to get in on that, we will have one coming up for November 2025. It's likely going to be the last week of the month, as it is, or as it has been for the majority 2025. And probably going to be deciding a new retro classic series. Not the one to directly follow this one, but the one after that. Because the one to follow this one is going to be very short. But this is an approximation of future announcements from the past. So if you want all the announcements as they happen, and the bell doesn't work for you, I got you. The bell does not work for me, but there are 4 other ways you can stay up to date. We have the post tab here on the channel, the Farts and Crap Show Twitter, the Bluesky, and the Discord. I always post on all 4 whenever there's an announcement, so regardless of which one of those works for you, you can stay up to date. And links for those are down in the description. Also on the channel banner, but yeah, that's gonna do it for today. So thank you all once again for being here, guys. Till next time, take care, and I hope you have yourself an amazing day.